Hey, Woody, come on.
What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Y'all see the topic. I wanted to talk about triggers on this Saturday afternoon. I know my brother Goon, he already had touched on this subject a little bit about triggers. You know, everybody got different triggers. You got certain situation what triggers people to do certain things. Like everybody have triggers. I have triggers. You have triggers. Like what triggers you? Salute to everybody in the building. Hello, Sean G. Thank you for tapping in. Like everybody have triggers. Like what triggers you? I know for me, I hate to see people talk about other people's kids or, or the deceased. Like I will unsubscribe from your page in a heartbeat. And that would just make me look at you different. Because what type of person will sit up there and drag the deceased or talk about children, like innocent children that didn't ask to be here? It's just mind-boggling to me. Like I will unsubscribe from your page and then make me look at you totally different after that. Salute is Sweet TV. Salute, DJ. Yeah, it's crazy. All the distastefulness I see on this app. It's weird. So what about you, Shanji? Do you have triggers? Can you tell me what type of things triggered you? And sometimes we react on our emotions. Sometimes we think after, like, damn, I really did react that way. Like, damn, I should have handled that situation different. Salute, Tanisha. Hey, Tatiana. In some situations, like, I wish I had reacted in a different way, but sometimes we think based off our emotions. We don't think before we actually react to the situations. But we have those triggers. Thank you, Tanisha. I appreciate it, love. We have those triggers that triggers us to do or to react to certain things. Hey, Tatiana. The topic is triggers. So what are your triggers? Down talking my boy. Okay. Yeah, that definitely would trigger. I mean, I understand why you will be triggered by that. Definitely understand that. Hey, Tanisha, what are some of your triggers? Hey, Sister. Today I'm talking about triggers because I see a lot of stuff on YouTube. I see people talking about kids. Like I've been in a situation where someone had talked about my kids, not on this YouTube, but just because they couldn't say anything about me, so they feel like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna say something about our kids. So they feel like, okay, that's gonna hurt that person, which I don't care, honestly, because I just feel like if it ain't no action behind those words, it's like, what the hell we talking for? Like when you outside my house, then we have a problem. Like you could say whatever you want to say on the internet. Like this is the internet. Like this is YouTube. Like this is YouTube. My triggers are my kids. I understand. So Tanisha, you saying like if you in a situation to where someone says something about your kids, you'll say something about their kids? Hey, habitual's wife. Yeah, I had someone told me that my kids can die or they was gonna die or something like that. I didn't care. Because who, like, you're not God. Who is you to determine that? I agree with you. Yelling at the kids should be off limits, and they should be off limits. But everybody respond differently. Because one thing that we can't do is to tell people how to take disrespect or how to react on disrespect. My triggers are the N-word. Got you. So when someone says the N-word, like, how do you react to that situation? I don't have a trigger unless you in arm's reach with the BS and feel threatened. Exactly, sister. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. I just feel like it's all like a waste of breath, a waste of time. Because the only way that I'm gonna feel like, I have to react to a situation is when you outside of my house. Other than that, you could say whatever you want to say behind a computer screen. But then again, you can't tell people how to react to situations. You can't tell people how to take disrespect or how to respond to it. So I guess that also has a lot to do with growth. This pisses me off. I know it will piss anybody off. I've been called an N-word before. But you gotta understand, when people say things like that, they trying to hurt you because they can't physically do anything to you. They know that it's going to trigger you. That's why I wanted to make this topic on triggers. My blood boils and I feel like fighting. I understand. But it's just like, what are you going to get out of them? I mean, fighting them because they called you the N-word. It's kind of like they won at the end of the day because they got you out of your body. They got you up under they got under your skin. And now to the point where you want to fight because they called you a nigger. No, I don't speak bad on kids, but I can't understand when they are constantly being talked about. I will go there. We all have limits. Tanisha, I understand that, like, but I guess it's different strokes for different folks. Me personally, I just can't find myself just talking about no kids. Like, you can talk about my kids. Me personally, I can't see myself going there with you, because why would I block my blessings and say something about your innocent kids just because you talked about mine? So in the other day, Korma, she definitely spins the block. So I let Korma deal with that person. That's it. And that's all. But then again, everybody handles situations different. One of my triggers as it pertains to YouTube is people screaming over each other. I absolutely hate when adults express an inability to communicate effectively. It grinds my gears. It makes me so mad. Exactly. Like, so that I see that's a lot now for like content creators not having like panel control. So just one at a time, like everybody, you got something to say and then the next person talk, like it's kind of hard. So I feel like that's a big thing for now for content creators, having a lot of people on a panel and not having the panel control. So I feel you on that one. So yeah, I definitely feel you on that one. The panel control. Salute, Real Vibe. Hey, Gigi. Salute. Hey, you're new to your channel. Thank you. Subscribe, please. If you haven't already subscribed. My other trigger is supposed to be man dragging in women. I can't stand that. Yeah, I hate that too. I definitely hate that. So I feel you. But then also, Tanisha, we got women that will confront a man or say things about men, then we expect them not to respond. Like, so I don't want a man disrespecting me. So me personally, I'm not gonna disrespect the man. Like, I can't call a man a bitch and then expect and get mad when he called me a bitch. Like, he only reacting to what I said. So I feel you on that. It depends on the situation. Yellow Nady, has anyone ever pushed you to a limit that you thought you would never go? No, I've never been in a situation like that. Like, I've never been in a situation like that. And if it happened, it went over my head, or I just dealt with the situation accordingly. You gotta understand, like, Depends on the situation. When the individual don't have a lot to say about you, or of course they gonna say something that they know will get up under your skin. Like everybody is sensitive when it comes to their children, so of course they're gonna try to say something about your kids to get up under your skin because they know that's one of your triggers. They know that's what triggers you. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I love my kids to death, but as far as crashing out because somebody said something about my kids on the internet, so it's like, okay, I crash out because somebody said something about my kids on the internet. Now I go to this person, I do something about them just saying something or posting a comment about my kids, and now I'm in jail. And my kids, like, now I got to explain to my kids, like, well, I went to jail because somebody said something to you. I mean, somebody said something about y'all on the internet. Does that not sound stupid? Like, what? I mean, don't get me wrong. If you outside of my house, hell yeah, I'm going to protect me and my kids. I'd die for mine. But by you just saying something on the internet, that shit doesn't faze me because there's no action behind those words. Like, it's only words. That's it. That's all. But everybody different. So I can't speak for everybody else. I only can speak for myself. It's starting to get repetitive on YouTube with every channel and the same people talking about who talked about who kids first. I myself am about to start unsubscribing because of affiliations. I understand, sister. My thing is another word, like accountability. Like, it don't matter who said what first, who started it, who ended it. Like, in the end of the day, it's all wrong. So it don't even matter. And my thing is, like I said, what's the end game? Like, I hate to hear about a situation and all they talk about is, oh yeah, but you did this first, or I did this first. Like, you did that. Like, that's teenager shit. My thing is, what's next? How we gonna end it? What's gonna be the, how we gonna fix the situation? What's next? Like, let's get to the bottom of everything. In my daily life, my triggers are my son and his father. The littlest thing concerning my son, Ken, will send off a ledge, and his father is the only able to anger me. Anyone else I can ignore. Exactly. Because it's the internet. Like, I don't know these people. I may not meet none of y'all. Like, not trying to say it like that. Like, I could log off this app and never log back in, because at the end of the day, this is the real world with real people, but this also the internet. I can block everything off and don't care, but everybody is not me. You good, bro? I agree, but I'm talking about when a man just jump on a woman. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you too, Tanisha. Like, if he jump on you and disrespect you, hell yeah, like, shit, because that's some fuck shit right there. So I don't blame you. Hey, Rudy. Okay. I'm gonna wait home, y'all coming up if you're still on. Okay, that's cool. Hey, brother Gladly, thank you for chiming in. Hey, Mink. This YouTube drama about the kids is deeper than a lot of people know, especially when a person real life is being affected. But I guess it takes knowing everything to completely understand. Yeah, Tanisha, like I understand, like I definitely understand, like nothing off the internet should be spilled over in a person's real life. Like, it really shouldn't, like. So I definitely understand, because it shouldn't get this far. It really shouldn't. Like, we should be on here, doing content, like all this bickering and back and forth, and it's just a lot. Like, it's time consuming, it's draining. Like, I don't like being negative. Like, I don't know about y'all, but it's draining. It's definitely draining. Get y'all in contact with Chanel, please. I can't wait till I beat a nigga ass from YouTube. I'll make a great example. No, troll gang. No. I'm promoting peace. No, troll gang. No. Please don't. I'm treating YouTube like the streets. No, troll gang, don't treat it like the streets. Don't. This is the internet. This is definitely the internet. I mean, it just don't even make sense. You actually meeting up with somebody or doing something to someone based off something that was said or done on the internet. Like, this is the internet. And some of these people live miles away, like you will never see them. So it's just like a waste of time for real. Like I said yesterday, you damn near gotta have alligator skin to be on this YouTube. You have to have tough skin. Guns and gasoline. No, troll gang, quit promoting violence. You supposed to be somewhere playing a game. Yeah, YouTube shit took a turn for me when they got her arrested on a job on the side of the highway. Shit like that ain't cool at all. But a lot of people think it's funny because it's not them. Yeah, that is messed up. That's definitely messed up. Yeah, that's a lot right there. That's definitely a lot. I didn't know Meek was arrested. I didn't know that happened to her. My thing is just like, when is like enough is enough? Like, what is the end game? You know, it's okay to be the bigger person sometimes. Like, it's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It don't make you less of a woman or less than a man to walk away from the situation. And it can just be, understanding, like, you don't speak on me anymore and I don't speak on you. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Troll gang.
You didn't even put your overlay up.
I knew we do.
Nah, but when I say I'm gonna treat YouTube like the streets, I'm saying I'm gonna have to start treating people like how I treat people on the street. I'm not saying physically. I'm gonna treat it like mentally. Like, I'm not fucking with certain people. I'm not talking to certain people. I'm gonna just stop being friendly with a lot of motherfuckers on this bitch. It didn't not turn for the worse for me, but I seen some fake ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, that's the last motherfucking straw. That's why I changed my avatar. Because before I even had a little channel, I was being me on here, and that's why I fucked up at trying to be not somewhat just doing shit I ain't supposed to be doing. Like, I'm talking about letting motherfuckers talk to me crazy, handle me. And when I know in real life, half these motherfuckers couldn't even talk to me crazy or even, you know what I'm saying, talk to me crazy at all. And then I'm my own man, so I don't listen to motherfuckers at all. Like, I listen to certain people if God tell me to, if that makes sense. But if God tell me not to fuck with you, I go with my first mind. Like, I don't really listen to what other people say. If God say, oh, this person here flaw or some more shit going on, man, just step back. But I'm gonna get my shit out. I'm gonna get my shit out with you on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my shit out with the internet. But when I say like this, I'm not trying to make an example, but I hate if somebody were to ever pull up on me and say, I'm not even like that. I'm not pulling up on nobody on the internet. I'm gonna let you do your homework. But what I'm saying is, if you pull up on me, please do not call no police officer when I send them shots back. I'm not saying I'm not saying gunshots, but I'm saying when I come back, do not put them police in my life, because I play a little dirty in real life. Like, I don't know why. Like, I'm not the type of fucking, like, you can't play with me, and I don't need no entourage. I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna do the diligence, like all that shit. So like, I tell people all the time, don't even play with me. Like, for real, like, just don't do it for your safety, because I'm gonna get my lick back. I'm petting the motherfucker. It might not be from a year from now. It might be 2 years from now, 3 years. I will sit up in your face and tell you that the shit is squash, and I'll still, you know what I'm saying? It just, I gotta treat this YouTube like real life, and I hate to be like that, but this app, it made me somewhat not evil, but it just made me just like, man, fuck this shit. I'm not being friendly I'm fucking with people that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, as you should. I mean, and you should be able to be yourself, like, on this app. Like, you shouldn't have to turn into this person, that, like, you got a point to prove, when honestly we don't even know these people. Like, I don't know y'all, so I would never get to the point where I have to feel like I have to prove something.
But
Because
this is
like
my thing. You know what's crazy is when a motherfucker on this app try to tell you about your life. Like you might see the picture of me. You don't fucking know me. That's the thing about it. I don't never get on this motherfucker to try to know somebody. Like you must don't know who the fuck I am. That's why I'm like, I don't even know you.
right,
But you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna put that, but just be prepared. Just because I might get on here and talk loud or regularly, you really don't know who you fucking with. But I'm gonna tell you like this, I'm a motherfucker that's ready for whatever and I hate to get like this. I just said this before. If you beef with me, I'm putting in the airway, be ready to go to jail or prison. Me dead or jail. And the only reason why I say that because when I beef, we going to the full throttle. I'm just saying, and I'm the type of individual where I'll call my mother and them, hey, they already know I ain't playing with this nigga. Get the lawyer money, get the bond money, whatever we got to do. Because I'm a type of different individual when we beef. That's why I say I don't beef with niggas. When I beef with you, we going to the full fucking extent. We finna get it in. Like I'm talking about this shit ain't finna stop until somebody in jail or somebody dead. That's why I don't like beefing with nobody. Like you know what I'm saying? I take shit a different type of way. And some of these motherfuckers be on this app, and thank God they on this app because a lot of people want to make it the way they mouth set up, even my motherfucking mouth. But see, I'm ready for whatever motherfucker talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about everybody else when that shit come to their door. Me, I like shit like that coming to my door. But it's just YouTube and someone made the motherfuckers voices. They got a lot of voices on YouTube. That's what I look like. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
so your triggers pretty much is like the shit talking to you, or them people thinking they know your life, and
Yeah, that no, it's not even a trick. It's like, damn, how the fuck you gonna tell me what the fuck I got? Like, you don't fucking know me. Okay, what if I just show you a fucking house? You think that's my house? Like, come on, I'm gonna be real with you. I came on YouTube in character mode. I never came on here to give people loyalty, love. I'm your nice shine armor. I came here to be me. And when I seen people getting their feelings about shit and emotions, that's when they turn for the words. And even me, I'm a hold accountability. Yeah, I done got not somewhat pissed off. I can't even say my feelings because I don't really got feelings like that. That's a personal thing. So you know what I'm saying? But I be like, God damn, why the fuck I get mad at that old whole ass shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, that
right,
shit really pissed me off. I done sit here and got mad about some goofy shit on the internet. Let me get back to my life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm like, God damn. But this app will do you like that because you like. I think what it gets to everybody on this motherfucking app is that people are overgrown motherfuckers talking shit. That's the only thing I know it too. But see, some people like me, I come here as a character control game, right? I'm coming in as a
right.
character. But it just amazes to me when other people come in as a real life and they don't know how to handle it because you know what I'm saying. The internet is gonna take you under fast. No, I don't give a fuck. I done seen the best people, the nicest people on the internet turn them into a monster.
Yeah,
It's like God damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why I was telling 88, she don't have to go live every day. You are once you get to a certain level on YouTube, like I'm not saying 1,000 subs, but like don't make this shit every because it will fuck your life up. And I'm
right.
holding and everybody know like you trying to catch up with the storylines and all that shit, but like I'm learning too. That's why I'm like I'm gonna go back to my old ways. I'm not responding to some of you clowns no more. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with some of you clowns no more. I'm not responding when you want me to respond. No, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But
So
a
how
lot
about
of
not respond at all, troll game?
oh yeah, I'm good at that too. And you know what's crazy? In my real life, if you piss me off and you do something to me, I'll stop talking to you. That's the crazy thing. I can be in front of you and still when I talk to you, like it's certain family members I don't fuck with. So I'm gonna try to practice this shit on here a little bit more on
You have
YouTube.
to, because you know silence is worse than anything. Silence is the worst treatment. When you cut a motherfucker off and you don't acknowledge the fact they in the chat or they, on the same panel as you, that burns them up even more because people they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like to be
yeah,
ignored. Like that, you don't even have to say nothing. Like silence is the worst treatment that you can give a motherfucker.
yeah.
Like that will piss them off. Like damn, like you don't see me right here. Like
I know
so,
I done made I'm yeah. But I used to not even pay to a lot of shit on YouTube, but I think the last month so yeah, it's kind of getting kind of a little weird. That's why I said I'm taking me a little vacation. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be back. I'll be back for Queen 88 little twerkathon, but I'm gonna take a little YouTube break or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
and ain't nothing wrong with taking a break.
Yeah,
Get you,
yeah.
because sometimes you have to, like, take a
Nah, it's
break.
not that. I really just got, you know how I got bored. It's like, God damn, this shit getting boring. And I don't like to get bored. When I get bored, I get to deleting shit. Like that's why people like, why you don't have an Instagram and Facebook? Man, I did that shit for so long. Fuck that shit. And then if I have to treat this app like that, I'll just go back. I'll go back to the bushes because I was in the bushes for like when I first fucking around on YouTube for about a year. I wasn't even saying shit. I was just watching people like scream and shout at each other and shit. So yeah. Who in the chat? Oh, I'm looking at the chat. Oh, DJ, fuck you, DJ, fuck you, sue me.
Okay, so let me ask you this question, Troll Gang. So you have said that you used to be in the bushes. So do you think like all the drama came once you start like getting on the panels and and then that's when the drama came for you?
No, it's the drama started coming for me when I started hanging out on the panel too long. That's when the drama started coming. Like when we see what I do now, I'll call in and drop down for like, you know what I'm saying? When I start seeing myself hanging out on panels for longer and more than like an hour and shit, or I probably say like 30 minutes, yeah, shit started getting sideways. Motherfuckers start taking what you say out of context, and you know on this app they'll take the most smallest thing and rearrange your word and shit. So I like fuck that shit. I'm not gonna be on these goddamn channel long and shit. Yeah, but they do that though. You didn't notice that? Like they'll take something that you said and reverse that shit and make you say something else. That's the most weirdest shit.
Yeah, that's definitely weird. That's definitely weird. There ain't nothing wrong with taking a break. I even thought about it because it's just a lot, especially.
But see, I'm gonna still be on YouTube, but I have an account where I use my real name and not real face, but I go listen. I put it like this. This is my troll account. On my other account, I have where I listen to real shit, real topics, trials, court TV, comedian shit. So I'm just taking a break from my troll account. And I'm gonna get back. Yeah, and I'm just gonna watch some real shit for a minute.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up with it, Gondin? Yes, I'm gonna get on my other shit because I be fucking with big content creators where like that no people probably even know of and shit. So I'm gonna start back going over there fucking with them and talk about sports and shit. I'm gonna let the troll down for a minute. I know these they like fucking with me right now. So I'm gonna let the trolls, you know what I'm saying, put them in the dirt for about a little bit and let them calm down until I come pop back out. Cause I gotta protect my sanity right now if I flip the fuck out on this app.
Right.
I came up here real quick to say this, troll. I say that shit all the time. Don't take no break until you get your community wall, and then they fall back on your wall, fam, and just talk your shit from the wall. That's all you got.
Yeah. I'm still gonna do it now. I'm just taking. I'm gonna be with my family. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be out of town.
Yeah.
So
take a break.
Yeah. We gonna have a little family trip. So I'm gonna like take a little break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, take a break.
And focus on them right quick. Then I'll be back. Hey, I ain't going nowhere. I'll show you. I'll be for the twerkathon. I will be there Saturday. I ain't missing that shit. Shit.
What's up, Yellow Lady? How you doing?
Hey, Frederick, how are you?
I'm doing fine, girl. Man, you be getting it going on too, girl. I'll be watching you too and got you subscribed, girl.
Thank you.
Yellow Lady could have been there, but you don't just be like going live like that, right?
I mean, I'll be working, then I'm in school, so I really don't be having the time for real to be going live like that.
All right, let me drop down. I got you.
Thank you for coming up.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah, but you'll get to that 500. You see how Queen 88. Only reason why Queen is like when the other sectors and stuff. I think when they just start merging her and like talking about her, because I was seeing her stuff just going in the algorithm fast. I was like, God,
yeah.
Damn. But now I was telling her like, you see she getting tired of like the what you talking about, the constant somebody saying to, you know what I'm saying? I told her last night, man, just take a break from this shit. It will wear you down.
Yeah, definitely will wear you
Hey,
down.
go appreciate that clip, man. I appreciate somebody took appreciation that shit, man. After that.
Yeah, that was lit. I was on that live when you pulled up. Like, come on now, like you.
Yeah,
you
but that situation there just really fucked me up. How a person let somebody else come up there and disrespect me and shit like that. That's why I ain't fucking with certain shit on here no more. Like, for a motherfucker say come at me sideways when I've been biting my tongue for the longest. Like, all right, bet. Fuck you in that nigga. I'm not like that's what I told, but that nigga like, nah, I don't respect shit about you, nigga. And I see what it was for what it did, Joe. And like going with her that day, man, I stepped out. I'm gonna be like this. I stepped out my boundaries on some street shit. But for a motherfucker to turn around and play in a nigga face like that, bro. And nah, backstage a nigga and time the nigga out. Nah, my nigga, a nigga that'll be the last nigga ever play with me on this hoe. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. I took that shit so much as a man, so much disrespect. For the woman, I'd rather for a woman to talk shit, but for that goofy shit, bro, that shit was some goofy shit to me, bro.
Hey, no cap, no troll. You do know I missed the fam. I went there because I went and did the edit for you. So by the time I went off, did the edit, came back just that quick. The whole script had flipped. So I never got to see what transpired, but I did hear a bit of what happened. But I'm just gonna say this to you, troll. Y'all be fucking me up with this shit, cause bro, when I first came into this shit, all y'all was on one big ass panel, fam. Like, so to see y'all DJ and the Cam, the Toast, all that, like, y'all fucking the newcomers up with this shit, fam. So you put me niggas like me in the fucked up position, just trying to be mutual and hold good and hold good status in all directions. Cause now it's looking like, damn, I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, take a few hits just by fucking with everybody that I want to fuck with. Cause I'm not gonna stop fucking with who I want to fuck with. You feel me?
Yeah, but going, that shit was crazy how that shit just flipped out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, my nigga, like, this shit flipped quick. But look, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm not saying this shit to be disrespectful to other states. Just remember, Texas nigga brought y'all to the internet. Why y'all keep, you know what I'm saying? And go know I stepped out my way, man. I had to do that shit, but it was just the disrespectful motherfucker. Then you get mad at me because I'm saying something back to the bitch. Like, no disrespect, I mean, I'm just saying I'm calling the bitch a bitch. When I came back at what I'm supposed to do, let the bitch motherfucker keep talking to me crazy. She been talking crazy. Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, you got me fucked up.
Man, who timed you out? She timed you out or he timed you out?
Nah, this is what it was, right? I'm going to keep it G with you. Max been feeling some type of way about a lot of shit, bro. I just let her talk because she a female. She ain't gonna do shit but just run her gun. But when you keep talking about you made a nigga and I'm moving this way, bro, I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. Can't nobody tell me shit. Ain't nobody been telling me shit. So who the fuck is you? Like, for real, like, respectfully, who the fuck is you? You ain't my mom. I came out my mama pussy. So, bitch, I'm really finna get after it. Then when, she been feeling some type of way. So when I did that shit for DG, she come on that motherfucker change his little head or something. I don't know what they got going on. That's his bitch. I don't know what's going on. She telling him drop me or take my wrench, fuck this nigga and all that old hoe head. God damn. So I'm like, well, nigga, you must just don't know. I just did a little thing for DG, little mural or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? Then the bitch
Put
talking
in
about
work, standing on business.
they talking about you can get out the sector and all that. Girl, this ain't even no motherfucker. What? Do we got a firing date? She just started disrespecting me. When I hit the panel, I'm going at her. Nigga backstage me. Then I come back in next day, nigga, do all this goofy shit, take a nigga wrench and talking about come up there and talk. Come up there and talk to what? Nigga, you already told me what the fuck it was. Nigga, what the fuck we gotta talk about, nigga? Nigga, you stand up, you say you gonna fuck with her, that's the female, but she disrespect me. But tell the whole story. But see, I got my one-on-one with the nigga backstage on Not On My Watch shit. I let the nigga know you a hoe ass nigga, you played on my face. So now it's up there with me, nigga. Now it's up there. I ain't playing going. I'm really, if I see that boy, I'm gonna smash that nigga. It's just on some street shit, fool. You don't play with a street nigga. When I stepped out of my street way, what I was doing, bro, I was in the trenches, my nigga. That's not my hood, bro. I'm from the other side of town, bro. That's out of bounds for me, bro. Like, I really could have got fucked off, nigga. Well, was I lacking? No. Was I scared? No. But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, you don't
Hey, look, to be transparent, I had to go because we had our subscriber party. So the morning I went over there to check the temperature, and he said it ain't no situation. So he went in to look past the situation.
I
Let's
can't
be
look
honest.
past it. I can't
Yeah,
look past it.
you holding on to it, and look, what's fucked up coming from man to man, fam. Man, we can't be letting no female come between our brotherhood, man. On God.
No, that's what it is. It's what it is going. She don't want she ain't feeling me. You know what I'm saying? So hey, if that's your girl, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. I'm gonna step back. But bitch ass thing, I'm still gonna get at you because you play with my. It's like a on some gangster shit, bro. You don't play with a nigga like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't do no shit like that. To me, it's not even no female. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I ain't fucking that bitch. But you don't do no hoe ass shit like that, my nigga. Come on, bro. Nah, nigga, you could have said, hey, you could have. This is what he could have did, my nigga. Hey, Max, chill out, chill, backstage or something. You know what I'm saying? Chill. Why you running this mouth at this nigga? What this nigga just helped me? You know what I'm saying? Came in the clutch for me, but he couldn't say that because the bitch got his motherfucking tongue or something. So nigga, that's how I felt. So
But that
now,
shit happening. I'm gonna be honest, Tro. That same shit happened to me with my 688.
yeah,
Trying to, you know what I'm saying, on my panel, and I don't not knowing. And look, it's gonna happen to you. Wait till you get popping, bro. You already popping. Wait till you get your shit all the way going. It's gonna happen to you. But as a creator, I learned, bro, we gotta put our motherfucking foot down sometime, bro. And that's what you wanted him to do. You want to say, hold on, fam, check her. You shouldn't have had to say nothing to her. Cause to be honest with you, fam, you was there putting in work, and you ain't just do that shit for DG, fam. You did that shit for the whole sector. Let's be honest. Everybody got their screenshots out that bit. I got my recording. You know what I'm talking about? So, bro, at the end of the day, you brought content to the streets, bro, the YouTube street. So I salute you for that, bro. But everything that going on in the sector, they look at it like this, Tro. They don't, bro. They trying to divide the sector, fam. They trying to weaken us, and look who losing. The subscribers losing, fam. We'll cut this motherfucker off and say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And then get what? Subscribers gonna be left without Troll Gang, without a DG. You know what I'm saying? Without the characters that they use, that they like to come and see, and they don't like to see us scratch at each other, bro. They rather see us come together and body another collective body. You know what I'm talking about? So I just hope this shit just kind of fuck. It's gonna get right, but I understand what you're saying, fam. This shit ain't no overnight. You know what I'm saying? Because from your perspective, and as hard as you was going, Troll Gang, you know what I'm saying? You put in that work, bro, and then you stayed. Why I called it up, because you stood on your business, fam. As long as you stand on business and you stand on your word, people gonna add and they gonna subtract. And when they try to come divide, you just gotta know your math and know how to, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Because one thing about it, boy, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. And last time I checked, everybody got Troll Gang in their mouth talking this and talking that.
You see that comment, Troll Gang? They say TG good and respecting the black sector.
Oh yeah. With most respect, but see, Goon. That's why I look now. By you just talking, bro, it kind of calm me down if that made sense to you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy you did it.
No, that's what I do.
Yeah, so I don't know what you did, nigga, but you kind of like made me think a little bit. So
it's the Hillock sector,
bro. Look, honestly, fam. Honestly, I'm gonna do it like this. Hey, Troll Gang, bro. Me and you both been locked down, fam. Bro, when I was locked up, I had to talk myself out this fucked up. It wasn't nobody else. I had to learn how to talk myself down, fam. And God, because if I don't do it, ain't nobody. But listen, you know how it is, man. When you up,
but I just appreciate. I'm gonna say 100 from you. I'm glad that you was there that morning, so everybody won't think I'm just flipping out, because you know what happened that morning, bro. And a lot of people ain't saying it, but I know, Goon, you gonna tell the whole motherfucking truth.
Man, let me go ahead and give y'all the spiel. I'm gonna tell y'all what Troll ain't gonna tell y'all. First off, fam came off an all-nighter. That's what he ain't telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know you did, because, bro, how the fuck was you still up that early, fam? Nigga, I passed out, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was cruising the real streets of Dallas just to bring attention and awareness, because this is something he been said he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? He been putting it off. He said, fuck it, I'm feeling good. I got my slider with me, you know what I'm saying? He had it home with him, you know what I'm saying? They slid and did what they said they were gonna do. To me, that's keeping your word, that's standing on business. And I know DG appreciated it, because shit, you brought it to his platform, fam. So when I went on there and I checked on the temperature, my nigga said he cooling, fam. He not even hot. You know, he ain't fucked up. I said, damn. He said it's just a little bit of straightening. I said, well, I let him have that, you know. It's always time to play some straightening. Straightening is always good. But he ain't really had it ain't up. It's up with you, cause shit, you ain't like, and I know how you feel, fam. You put your heart on the line, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I know how that shit feel, right?
It wasn't even that. It was the you know how, and he know that shit. You can't backstage a nigga or let a nigga get the shit out of nigga. You let this motherfucker just, like, she handled me dirty or something. I'm like, God damn, my nigga, what the fuck? God damn, my nigga, did you even tell her what the fuck we been doing all day? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I had got for the shit. Like, bro, come on, bro. Then but this ain't the first rodeo. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a build up, my nigga. It was just like, motherfucker sending messages to me and she just kept saying, I was like, well, fuck, she must don't want me over here then. I guess shit, fuck. I guess he run this shit over here. I ain't know that about all that shit that was going on. You know what I'm saying? That's DG channel, but damn, I ain't know she can rip a nigga wrench and all that and tell nigga, fuck this nigga and then don't come up here no more. Damn. So that's what I got from the situation with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I gotta me being me, I ain't holding no grudges, but it take me a long time to just to think on some shit about a nigga when a nigga did whole shit to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really still be wanting to get at a nigga, even though it ain't no smoke with me, but I still be like, you a hoe ass nigga in the back of my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to say something. People just be thinking like, oh, it's about the wrench. It don't even be about the wrench. It be about the principle. My thing is, evidently these wrenches, they mean something on YouTube. This is what I'm learning. You know, if you got a wrench on somebody's page, or maybe you have people platforms where they just give you wrenches to drop a link. So I don't know, or I don't know why.
But sometimes a wrench is for safety. Safe is like, yo, it's a beef. The whole chat full of blue people like wrenches. Everybody got a wrench. Also, everybody getting timed out in this chat. But a wrench don't really mean shit at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just the thought process of why you took it. Just say, you know, like Queen say, she be saying, I'm taking people wrenches. Just say, you know what I'm saying? She gonna say why. But when you don't say nothing, that shit just throw it off at the real. Like, what the fuck you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you do that? You know what I'm saying? That's what it be. It don't never. I don't take it personal. I just tell people just to take my shit. I never gave a fuck about a wrench. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody screaming that and that's not their panel, just like, oh, take his wrench. Like that shit.
I'll be honest with y'all, man. I'm a crybaby with.
Hey, Tanisha. I don't know what happened.
I don't know, yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people they feel away, or that's just your way of saying like I don't fuck with you. Or, you know what I mean? Because you have to physically go in there and remove that person wrench. You see what I'm saying? So it just be like, why me? I honestly don't care. But then just like, is that a way of saying that?
Yeah, it just make you
take somebody wrench because you don't trust them with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you don't trust me with that motherfucker.
My keys, like, yo, I'm gonna dip real quick. I'm gonna leave you the keys. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Your photo ain't on there.
Oh shit, y'all can hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, well, let me get to the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna call back.
Okay.
I'm almost to the crib.
Okay, so yeah, that so just like some people they take it serious. Me, honestly, I don't care because I'm a support. If I fuck with you, I'm gonna support you either way, with a wrench or without a wrench. You know, end of the day, you can't tell people how to run a platform. They want to take your wrench, you know, or
you know what kills me when a motherfucker said they made me. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? This shit here done got the fuck out of hand. Like,
especially
what the
if they
fuck?
don't know you. That's
like,
weird.
Honestly, like I'm made by my fucking mother. My mother made me. I came out of her coochie. That's who made me. If you think, hold on, so you was there when I created my name and started the YouTube channel, got the email. Man, get the fuck out of here. That's why I say. That's why like you motherfuckers done lost their mind saying that shit. You too, like, nah, that's some goofy shit. Like, I wouldn't even tell. That's why I already knew when I got to creating my shit, and I already knew like certain shit. But see me, I'm like I like to keep the receipts on shit. I know who helped me, and I know we talking that, and I talk to the individual behind the scenes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who fucking with me? Who helped me in my channel? But I ain't fucked up about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's shout out to my girl PP, man. That's who helped me out while motherfuckers talking. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like YouTube, the YouTube we in now and what's going on. I think everybody just need to take a break. Just take a little break. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Come back and just see how shit going on, and just don't indulge in the bullshit. I caught myself in some bullshit with my own sector. You know what I'm saying? So I know what's going on right now. I done got myself into some bullshit over a fucking name. So I'm finna leave them where they at right for a little bit and go ahead to the black sector or the B sector. You know, you motherfucking back. Like you said, the black sector fuck with me, and that's why I went networking, because half of the subscribers that's where I got half my subscribers from.
So what they do in the black sector? What do they do over there?
They just they don't really do too much. They just do what we do. They just bigger content.
Is it just all black people? I'm confused. Troll gang. I don't know what happened. Let me say facts, OC girl. Like these wrenches really get people in their feelings. It definitely do.
Now? Oh,
yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, now I'm new to the black sector, so I can't really tell you what's going on in their sector right now. I can't really tell you, but I ain't gonna lie to you. It'd be funny. Like I follow like one Buddy Lee. He be having like fuck shit Friday and turn up Tuesday or some shit like this. So
right, I'm subscribed to him.
Yeah, his channel be jumping. That's the only I follow from the black. I follow that's it, and the lady Snoop and shit like that. But then the only two content creators I follow.
She from the black sector. I thought Lady Snoop was from the Mo 3 sector.
Well, she claimed the island. She said she from the island.
Oh, okay, got you.
Really on the cool. I don't really on the cool. This shit started becoming a This is PB said that's why I'm like going live no more. It's too much. Yeah, you right, PB now, but
yeah.
This shit came behind this fucking name. This started. You know when one person started a topic, another person started a topic, then that person started a topic. So this what this bitch ass name calling, this sector, that sector. Oh my, it's just, man, it is what it is. Just get on fucking YouTube. Like, that's why I told them, y'all not finna, I like to go where the fuck I want to go. And I'm a type of individual in real life, I can't be still. So, if I'm finna, like, that's why I'm finna go somewhere else. I'm tired of seeing the same shit over here. Like, when they be talking about some nonsense, okay, I'm finna go. Bye. I'm finna go to the another sector, whatever they got going on, and see what they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, so do you like to so what about positive things? Do you like talking about positive stuff, or you just like the, be?
Nah, I do that. I do that in my. It's just like I put it like this. Nah, I mean, when I do that trolling shit, they just like now we having a positive conversation. So I guess I'm being positive. Sometimes I can be positive. You know what I'm saying? But if you on some bullshit, I'm gonna get on some bullshit fast. You know what I'm saying? I can touch on the topic and stuff, but I like hearing good positivity stuff all the time. Like that's why I tell you on my other account where I'm at, it's like it got content created where they talking about the Jordan Poole situation. They talking about the Kanye West, or they talking about credit and stuff like that. How to start your channel and grow your channel, like and all that. That's why I'm gonna go back to my other account and hang out over there for a couple of days. I miss some of the people over there.
Right.
Like, I don't know if you follow like big content creators like Kwame Brown, who that's Casino for Life. It's some big content. They got about but they be talking about good topics and stuff.
Yeah, I don't follow no big content creators because I never knew I was gonna do something like this. This was just something off the strength because I felt like I had that I can help people. So this was just like out of nowhere. So this wasn't something that I was really like. This was just something I was just doing on the side, like a hobby or something here and there. But
this shit is a hobby. I don't know why people own this. This is a hobby. Shit, that's what YouTube is. Really, it's a hobby. I don't know why people take this shit so like insert their real life. But I understand why certain people gotta insert their real life to the shit they done on here or the shit going on YouTube.
Yeah. See, Pup says she taking a break. Like I don't blame her. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a break. But Pubs, her lives her lives is laid back over there. Ain't nothing really.
Yeah, but people it's not that. People she get backlash, people say little smart ass comments and shit like that. That's what it is, and that's what Queen probably going through. Like when you got like a certain amount of motherfuckers in your live and shit like that, and people seeing that shit, they gonna have something to say.
Right.
They like, look what she doing over there. Look what she doing. What they talking about? It just be pure hate, and then sometimes that shit get overwhelming and shit. So
right, right. Then you can't please everybody because everybody got a problem. Like they don't like how you running your panel. They don't like how it's going on. When you can simply just unsubscribe and don't come back.
But shit, that's what I did. Shit, on a lot of mother man. Fuck all that shit. You want some whole shit? Bye. I ain't got time for it. Unsubscribe. It's the easiest thing to motherfucking do.
Right. Yeah, I like
that. Salute to you like that. You know, I come up here and chop it up with you. I seen you live. I say, oh, my counselor live. Let me go holler at my counselor.
Thank you, Crow. Thanks for pulling up. Thank you.
You know I'm always pulling out. Now let me say this now. I've been pulling up before she got 500. So you was over cloud chasing when man, get the fuck out of here.
Right, and I appreciate you for pulling up.
All right, salute.
Salute. What you talking about, Vato? I need you to be ready for 12. I'm gonna come get you. What are you talking about, Vato? I seen that you got a live set. I thought you and DJ was cool. Y'all got me all confused. I don't know what's going on here. Vato, you hit the link because I thought you and DJ. I thought you and DJ was cool. Yeah, I love Puff Lives too. Be laid back over there, just be chill mode. You know, it's like everybody can be themselves. It be an open topic. You know, I like the Powder Puff morning shows. So it'd be cool over there. Hey, so Tanisha, are you gonna be going live? Are you just, hey, Texas 713. Are you gonna be doing lives or contents or anything? Thank you, Tanisha. Like, I try to be positive. I try because there'd be a lot of stuff going on in the YouTube streets. You know, that's why I came up with this topic, triggers. Like, you never know what a person going through or what triggers them to behave the way that they do. Like, everybody on here going through something. And I just wonder, like, dang, man, like, especially I'm an empath, so a lot of energy and shit, I gravitate to people. So just be like, damn, I can only imagine what people be going through. So that's why you got to get to know a person before you judge them. Did you subscribe, Texas 713, while you putting the ass? Another tangled entanglement. Thank you. Me too, Powder Puff. No, I just want a community wide so I can share y'all content. Oh, that's sweet, Tanisha. I appreciate that. But yeah, it definitely be a lot going on YouTube. Hey, Miss Callie Scorpio, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. You're gonna have a subscribe party, yelling at it. I don't know. I mean, how I supposed to have a subscriber party? Ain't the person? I don't know. I've never had a subscriber party. I don't know how they work. Well, I know Goon had one yesterday on not on my watch page. So it ain't nothing that I really talked about or anything. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you how to put it on subscribers mode. So I thought, like, if you put it on subscribers mode, then like all the new subscribers, like, you won't be in the algorithm or they won't be able to find you. How that work? I'm still learning this YouTube stuff. So, but yeah, I hope everybody having a blessed Saturday. I have went and got a massage today. Went and got an oil change. And I'm just in the house chilling. I know there's been a lot going on in these YouTube streets, and I just wanted to, touch in on triggers because, different triggers. Everybody have triggers. I know a few of y'all had said what y'all triggers were. Hold on 1 second. Is this you, 713?
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. What you got going on?
Nothing. Just sitting here talking about triggers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's
you have triggers?
I don't let YouTube trigger me. I mean, I got triggers in life, but I don't got triggers as far as let this YouTube stuff don't. Like, people can cuss me out, say what they want to say. That stuff don't bother me. None of that stuff bother me.
It don't bother you.
There's a lot of people that let this shit trigger them.
You're right. So you have people that will go as far as, speaking on other people's kids. How you feel about that?
That's sad and disrespectful. But I mean, if you push people to certain limits, that's what they're gonna do. I mean, you see, most time it be with the women doing that stuff because that's kind of like the way they can get at another woman, like, oh, your kids, or you can't have kids, or you know what I mean. So they try to hit them with the low blow. That's what they try to get them with. But I mean, like you say, everybody knows kids should be off limits, but the women ain't gonna stop doing that. I don't even know why people even talk about be acting like they crying about it, like, oh, don't talk about kids, but that's what they gonna do.
Right, you are right. I do mainly see women
Yeah.
that speaks on kids. You're right about that. I never even thought about it like that, but it definitely just be the women.
Yeah. I mean, because that's basically like that's the lowest blow you can go. Like, just say a woman that can't that don't have kids or can't have kids, and they arguing with somebody going, well, you not a real woman because you can't have kids, or if she do have kids and something wrong with her kids, they're gonna make fun of the kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's wild. So us women, we got to do better. Like, 'cause you just brought something to my attention. You know, like us women, me personally, I've never talked about anybody kids, or I never said anything like that because, no, I like to empathize with people. You know, I'm an empath.
Well, so, I see you as a person that don't even let this stuff really get to her like that. Like, I haven't seen you on a panels like screaming and hollering, going crazy at somebody. You more like trying to, well, let's talk this out, or you know what I mean, or why are you even wasting your time dealing with that person? You know what I mean?
Right. That's just the type of person I am. Like, so it's just like some stuff I don't understand. Like, and me, I'm the type of person I'll be trying to fix everything. Like, I feel like I should have been a counselor or something. Like, I like to talk to people. Like, I like to, I like to get to know people, or I try to see the good in some people, but some people is like, because once they show you who they are, then you got to believe them. So it's just like, I don't know. I didn't even know that you was subscribed to my channel. I see that you always on 88, but but I never really had a conversation with you.
So. Nah, Puff be always sharing everybody's channels. Once she shares somebody and it's somebody I feel like I'm cool with. I know, like I said, I see you on 88 channel all the time, so I see you laid back and cool. I was like, man, let me go and subscribe to help out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So how is it like in Texas?
It's great. Where are you from?
Ohio.
Oh, you're in Ohio. Oh,
yeah.
You know what Texas is. Too. We probably won't get no winter time until January or February. It's probably like 85 in Houston right now.
Oh damn! Yeah, it's already kind of cool here.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think about the dragging the deceased loved ones? What you think about that?
All of it's sad and sick, but I mean, it's sad and sick. But like I say, man, once somebody gets to they point of no return, is just it is what it is. Like I mean, like just say me and you going back and forth, and we going back and forth, and I feel like I'm gonna use your deceased family member. Hey, I mean, what you gonna do? We on the internet, so I mean, it ain't like you just come pull up on me. That's how they feel they can do it. I mean, I don't choose to go that far with nobody. Like I said, I troll people, but I ain't supposed to go talk about nobody dead family members and nothing that shit. Cause I got dead family members. You know what I mean? I don't want to bring up people. Like I said, that trigger people like that. So, but you know what I mean?
Right.
It's crazy.
So Texas I'm about to say Texas 173 or 713. I've seen you on different people panels. Like I pay attention to certain stuff, and I've seen you in chats.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, on this YouTube stuff, do you feel like sometimes you get yourself involved too much, like in different people's situations?
I believe I might. Okay, so I know one situation. I just wanted to know the other side of the story. That's all I wanted to know. I just wanted to know because I heard so much about one side. I just wanted to know about the other side because I'm like, damn, all we hearing is about this one side. And I just voiced my opinion. I'm very opinionated, so I voiced my opinion about certain things. If I just want to know certain things about it. I mean, I might get involved in it if I feel like it's, if it's something silly or something, or if it's silly, I'll be like, man, nah, I'm gonna leave it alone. But I just like the certain subject I was talking about the other day. I just want to know the other side of the story. You know what I mean?
Right, but you don't think like some situation just be too sensitive?
Well, see, that's the point. I didn't know the whole situation. So
I understand that you didn't know the whole situation, but when it's something like that involved, like you wouldn't think like, well, I'm just gonna, this is too sensitive. Like, you don't know how this affects.
And then, I mean, once I found out the whole thing, I said I wasn't talk about it no more. And I haven't talked about it since. So
Yeah, but I was just saying, like in general, because I know sometimes we can find ourselves getting involved in situations, but like you said, everybody do have an opinion. But it's just like certain topics, you're like, nah, I'm gonna steer clear of that. Because you don't know what's going on, and then the topic was sensitive.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, dang. So I understand. It's like sometimes you have to pick and choose like your battles. Situations.
And like I said, I apologize to that person. I mean, if they don't choose to take it, that's fine. I understand, but I left it alone after a couple people told me about what was going on. You know what I mean? So I just left it alone. I mean, that's their bad. Like I said, I just heard so much about one side. I was like, damn, what made a person want to do that? You know what I mean?
Right. I saw that video, and not trying to bring the situation over here, but regardless, that video, like, I cried. Like, I shed a few tears. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I had to stop watching it. Like, that shit broke my heart.
Yeah, it was bad.
So it's just like,
It was bad.
Like, that video was bad. Like, regardless if somebody had talked about your kids and you went like and put that together, like that's tough. Like, I don't know. Like
you say, okay, so your topic is triggers.
Yeah.
That triggered that person.
Yeah, you're true. Okay. That is true. That did trigger that person, but it was just like, yeah, that's like just a situation that you don't want to really mess with, because it's like it's sensitive to people, and it would trigger them to act a certain way. Because I can only imagine, what that person is going through, or even the other party.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, from what I heard, both sides is really at fault. Both sides is, I mean, it's a bad situation altogether. Like you say, it's real deep, sensitive, and I'll just leave it at that. You know what I mean? I hope both of them can heal and grow from this, because it shouldn't be that serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely hope they both can heal. So are you a content creator, or are you just a sub?
I'm just a sub.
Okay. How long have you been on YouTube?
Ever since Mo3 died. So it's, what's that, 2 years? Almost 3 years now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I recently just got on here about a year ago. I was just a sub at first.
Yeah. I ain't really looking to start no channel. I just like listening to other people's stuff, and then just comment every once in a while, because I ain't really got time to doing all that sitting down, StreamYard, all that shit. I ain't got time for all that. I just rather be a sub and just listen to what everybody else talk about and chime in on their conversations.
That's true, Miss Callie Scorpio. Yeah. That's how I started off. Mimi said, I hope it'll end soon with the situation. Me too, Mimi. Yeah. Definitely hope it'll end. Go on, you got something to say?
Oh, you on mute?
So 713, I see you. So you don't just do like the drama. You like to pull up and have positive conversations.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I go everywhere. I mean, I don't just do all that. Or I don't come with. I might like.
No, I'll be right back. I had to step away. I'm coming back though.
Okay. I like doing the positive conversation. I like that more than this bullshit. You know what I mean? I listen to the bullshit. I might chime in every once in a while, but I like the positive shit.
Okay. Hey, Miss America. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Because I don't be knowing, like, it just kind of seemed like these days you got to kind of scratch on here to get people to really, subscribe to you, or.
Yeah. I mean,
your channel.
I mean, everybody loves drama, so the people that got the drama channels are gonna grow faster than the people that don't have the drama channels. You know what I mean? But really, it's really about being active and other people, posting your lives and stuff to help you out. You know what I mean? I mean, you'll grow. It just, like I say, you don't have to grow off the drama, but I mean, the drama do help, because that's where everybody gonna gravitate to. You know what I mean?
Right. Which I'm not really trying to do that. Honestly,
I don't see you as a person that's gonna deal, like, you wouldn't even want to deal with that. Like, if people just sitting up there screaming and hollering on your panel, you probably be like, man, I'm taking both of y'all down. Let me get this shit over with. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't want to hear that. Nah.
Mm-hmm.
That scratching is starting to get old, though. The ones who've been around, it seem like, are moving around.
Yeah, I mean, it gets old. I mean, sometimes it'd be okay. It was like you'd be like, damn, okay, this right here. But then like sometimes you don't want to hear it all day, every day. You know what I mean?
Right. It gives you a headache. I'm like, I don't like all that yelling and screaming, and
Yeah.
not only is
I ain't lie, it's really the women right now because the men I don't really hear in this sector right here really ain't no men that's really just out there beefing like that. I mean, you might get SD and Ronnie or something like that, or something like that, but it ain't nothing too bad. But it ain't a level with these women going through. The women going off the chain right now.
yeah. So being on YouTube, do you feel like it's kind of hard, like to separate, like to try not to get involved in certain situations, like because I know I see things on Facebook that I don't agree with. Like I'm learning to just unsubscribe for that person's channel. But sometimes I be having because I'm very opinionated too. Like, and I'm feeling a certain type of way. So it's just like, do you speak up or do you just keep your comments to yourself? But it's kind of like
everybody know I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna come with some facts. I mean, that's why a lot of people say, man, I be knowing a lot of shit that goes on. I mean, I got a real good memory of certain things that happen. So I speak my mind. I mean, they call me messy, but it's really like I'm telling the truth. I'm just speaking what people don't want to hear. That's the problem.
Oh, they do be calling you messy gay.
Yeah. But see, the problem is I say stuff that people ain't gonna say. You know what I mean?
Right. So you one of those ones that be like, you will be out and the person be like, "Oh, you got a hole in your pants."
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like the truth. You know what I mean? So they can call me messy all they want, but it's all good. I don't be tripping because like this is just YouTube to me. Like I say, when I take out this app, I don't even think about this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I said, most time I'm on this just like I watch Puff show during the day, Queen 88 show during the day, just to make it through my work day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
That's how it really be helping me with shit.
So you don't let this spill off into your real life?
Hell no. I bet it's maybe a select few people that really know who I am and I ain't trying to holler at no women on here like that. I ain't trying to do all that extra shit like nah.
Right.
Right. It ain't all that serious to me like that. I just like I said, I just like to come on here and troll. Like I say, when the pandemic happened, I came on here because Mo3 had passed away, and that kind of helped me get through the pandemic. Watching Skull, Ratchet, Polar, all them during the pandemic because it was nothing to do. So I just sat there and watched them, and I kind of got hooked on it a little bit. You know what I mean?
I wasn't hip to Mo3 until after he passed away. I got on here watching Queen's Domain.
Yeah. See, like that lady was kind of crazy. I don't see you might be the spiritual person like into that type of stuff. I really don't believe in them people like that. But I mean, everybody's their own being or what they believe in. But I just don't believe in what she was talking about. You know what I mean?
I mean, at first, like she wasn't always like that, but when she started to get into those like deities and stuff, I had stopped watching her, and I end up for some reason I was watching her, and then I had saw that Sin City was exposing her, so I started watching Sin City from there, and then I don't know how the hell I end up over here. Like, I mean, it's all good.
Messing with Queen.
Yeah, so that's what that situation was. So then, I started following Queen 88, ever since, her and Sin had linked up, when they were cool or whatnot.
I remember the first time I met Queen 88, that's the time they had called on Sco Channel, and me and her were on the panel, but she was backstage, and I was flirting with her. I was like, man, I say, you fine and all, but hey, if you believe in this lady, man, something wrong with you. You need to change. Stop fucking with this woman. Yeah, man. That's when she had when she was fucking with Woo ass. I said, man, let that lady go.
Oh, when she got on the panel with I guess when Woo did the reading or there do the reading. Okay, got you. Yeah, definitely. So how do you feel about as far as like the different content creators, like as far as like letting certain people on their panels, and how do you feel about that as far as like having panel control? Do you feel like it's hard, like when you have multiple people on your channel? I mean, on the panel, like I feel like a lot of content creators, they don't be having that panel control.
Oh yeah, everybody can't. Everybody. I mean that comes along with the controlling, and then I mean it helps sometimes when you want to mess on your channel, so you kind of like let things go. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So they kind of let things go because they want the views and whatever. So, but then like after a while, once a person starts screaming, like, damn, come on, man, take control of this shit a little bit too much. You can't even hear what people saying. You're just hearing nothing but screaming. That should kind of get irritating a little bit.
It do. It definitely do. It definitely do get irritating. I followed Sam for like 1 year until she got mad at Mo3 Sector and called me messy. After Queen 88 started her page. Wow. What she called you messy for? This stuff is weird.
Hey, but Miss America, she kind of like me. She gonna speak her mind in them comments. I mean, she don't really hit the panel, but she gonna speak her mind in them comments, and people don't be liking what she be saying. So, you know what I mean?
Mimi says America. I mean, I just feel like you should be able to speak your mind on here. Like, I just feel like certain topics you shouldn't touch on if it's too sensitive, but I always stood on what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Like I always stood on that. Like I'm not I'm gonna take your side because I know you. I've always been the type of person, if you wrong, I'm gonna tell you wrong. Like I don't rap, I can't rock like that.
Yeah, I just like to let me hear both sides and then let me pick what side I would want to choose on. And like I say, most time I'm like, really I ain't gonna pick no sides because I just want to hear both sides, and I am gonna rock with whoever I rock with. You know what I mean? I ain't got no issues with nobody really.
Hey, Miss J, right.
Mm-hmm.
So it be like that, like being on here, kind of feel like or sometimes you even like forced to pick a side. Like it's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Now I'm gonna say I kind of got not got triggered. I'm gonna say because one time I took like a month off because it was kind of getting drained, all the arguing back and forth, and that's all you listen to every day. So I can say it did trigger me a little bit. That I said let me shut down and go back to my real life and get away from this shit for a little while, and it was kind of cool, you know what I mean?
Right. So do you feel like it was more peaceful, like with you not being on here when you did make that decision?
Say it again.
Did you feel like it was peaceful when you made that decision?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because you ain't hear nobody arguing out there. You just living your life. But then, like I say, sometimes you be like, damn, what's going on YouTube? Because sometimes so many people's stories be so crazy. Like damn, this happened to this person. So you really got to, you be like, damn, I got to chime in and I'll check it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cause like I ain't gonna lie, every day in this sector over here, it was something new every day.
Wow. So who was you following as far as? So I think you said Sko. That's who you was following when he was covering the Mo3 story.
Yeah. I mean, I rock. If anybody I'm gonna watch on YouTube, like it's Sko and Fola, them two guys that if I try to make sure I don't miss none of their lives. I rock with them two the most. But I watch everybody else. But those two guys were the most people I really used to watch all the time.
So what happened to that? Like, why everybody stopped covering this story? Is what I mean. I see people keep saying this is the Mo3 sector. Nobody's talking about Mo3 though.
Well, okay, so like, it's really no information to talk about right now because everybody's still waiting on the court case. I mean, you can bring up. You see people bring up bullshit about the Ratchet TV and that Captain Keith nigga that trying to bring up bullshit lies about Sean G now, trying to tie that shit in, but it's no real information. And then Young Dolph had died, so that kind of took everybody off of Mo3 because there was no information. So like Sko, he ended up going to the Young Dolph case trying to get justice for the cookie people or whatever, and then everybody started going different ways, and then like MHB, he really kind of like he does everything, but he's so conspiracy theorist that he just went to everything else, and he started getting into a mayor all the time, so that kind of knocked him out the loop. Polar, he kind of cut back on doing lives as much as he used to. So the main people that was covering the Mo3, they kind of went away, and the people that end up being like the people that like Mahia, Puff, all them, they never really got into the Mo3. They were just there for when the real people that was the Mo3 were talking about them.
Okay, so what are like these bloggers? Have anybody ever pulled up to like his memorial? Like, I just feel like
yeah. Sko, and everybody, Sko done the most. Sko raised money for his sister. Sko every time Sko and his mama has a good working relationship. They know each other. I think Sko said after the trial she's gonna come on the show, after the trial or whatever. But right now she don't want to talk. But Sko, at anybody, he's the one that put on for Mo3, kept his name alive, helped keep his name alive, because him and Mo3 manager Rainwater are real close. MHB was always a conspiracy theorist about Mo3, so he really didn't care, but he just was running the Mo3 name. Ratchet, same thing, just conspiracies about Mo3. Polar was just breaking down different interviews about Mo3. He never really got to the point of who killed him or any of that. But he kept his name alive. But he broke down like different interviews and stuff like that. So Player is another guy named So Player. He was kind of tied into Rainwater and them. Like he did a couple of videos with some of Mo3 artists. And everybody just went their own ways. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people like to say Polar lost his channel. Oh, he didn't lose his channel, but his channel got demonetized, so he had to delete a lot of videos just to keep his channel. Same thing with MHB. He had to erase a lot of videos that he had Mo3. So a lot of them got their channels struck, so they had to delete a lot of videos. So if you wanted to go back and watch them, you probably can go on Sko channel and maybe Ratchet channel and see some Mo3 talk about the case and all that. But you know what I mean, if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of I'm Mo3 fan, or I've been blogging, or this the Mo3 sector, but it's just like who? Yeah. Like I hear people saying it, but who actually put in work? Like like I say yesterday. The only reason they said it's the Mo3 sector is because mostly everybody that started that's content creators that now, they came from those guys. You know what I mean? And they kind of like tagged along to the Mo3 sector. So I mean, you could change the name. They could change the name if they want to, but it's just like everybody came from like a lot of people came from watching those guys talk about Mo3 because the love for Mo3. You know what I mean?
Texas, I'm back. Hey, Texas, let me ask you a question, bro.
What's up?
Are you subscribed to me?
Nah, I need to. I ain't gonna lie.
I need you to please do. Y'all drop my link in the chat. And look, tell you why I say that, bro. Because I need just like I heard you say earlier, man. It's a lot of women in these sectors, man. We need more men. A lot of men ain't willing to hop up on these panels, man, and talk to these women, man. Women like to talk. That's what they do.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want you to be one of my brothers, man. Come over there, and I'm about to start opening up the panels, man. And I'd like to have you over there. But I also had another question for you.
What's up?
Goddamn, like as far as the men and women business, because didn't they try to put that jacket on you at one point, man?
Yeah. So, I mean, go ahead.
My question for you is like, because I'm a new content creator, like game, you know what I'm saying, from you to me, what game would you give me as far as staying clear of standing out of those situations that you got into? I mean, we want to have an opinion, goddamn, right? Yeah.
I mean, if you feel like I feel like if you feel like it's a topic that you want to talk on, shit, you got every right to do that. All they're gonna do is get mad. I mean, what they're gonna do? Dox you? I mean, if you're ashamed of your background, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I mean, but if you don't feel like, because they always say it's stay out of women's business, but I mean, y'all brought it to us, so I mean, everybody gonna talk about it. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, if you don't want to be a drama blogger, just don't even worry about what they got going on.
Which would bring me to my next question. as a content creator, should we always engage into every, like, should we, is there a time where we shouldn't engage and just play the bush? Because what I noticed as being a content creator, like, especially after you start growing, you can't, like Yellow Nate tell me all the time, going, you can't please everybody. Like, and then what I notice is I might go over here and show this person love. Then they like, oh, Gundini, you over there showing their person love. Do you know this? Like, no, I didn't actually. But
Yeah,
what
I mean,
happened?
but if you like I say, if you don't want to pick sides, I mean, if you want to pick sides, you pick the sides you want to pick. But if you don't want to pick sides, I mean, just either not speak on it or just leave it. You know, really just leave it alone, because I mean, if you keep talking about it, you're gonna eventually have to pick a side.
Mm.
You know
At
what
this
I mean?
point, every content creator needs two channels, one for real content and the other for BS. And
That's
see,
true.
I don't, true speaker, I agree with everything, true speaker. But see, but the only thing I feel about that is when you do that as a content creator, you divide your content where you could have had it all in one bundle. You know what I'm saying? Where they can come to one place and get everything. You
Well,
see what
I
I'm
mean
saying?
that too, but you never know when you never know.
You might have to get dirty,
You might get dirty
put the gloves on.
or just say you using content, because I mean, you don't never know who's watching you, so you never know who might be trying to strike your page all the time. You know, for using certain content or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you gotta also know, as a content creator, you gotta know how to move and know the rules. So
Yeah,
if
that's
if,
true.
if you're doing something that can get you struck, maybe you should just stop doing that. If it's
That's
gonna put
true.
your page in jeopardy. But
That's
I
true.
do know
But
what you're saying. But you do people do envy you, and they'll go
well,
behind. They won't even say they're doing it. They'll just
oh
do it.
yeah. You know, what I mean, like I say, just say you have 700 people watching you. Shit, that's seven. You don't, it might show 100, 200 people in your chat, but shit, you don't know who been in the bushes watching you. You know what I mean? And then don't like what you're saying and try to strike you. You know, a lot of people dirty out here, man.
Yeah.
You see
How
Mimi
how
comment.
long you been in these YouTube streets, Texas?
Oh, I've been like ever since Mo3 died. That's when I came. I didn't know nothing about this live stuff until Mo3 died. I didn't know nothing about none of this stuff.
Me neither.
Only time I got on YouTube was watch sports highlights and maybe a music video. That's it. I never knew about none of this live shit.
Hey, do you gotta have StreamYard to join the panel?
Yeah, no, I think there are other versions of StreamYard. I think it's other versions. I think it's other like I
To
think
answer your
like
question, Yellow, yes. I
Oh,
yeah.
mean,
that's
no. I
me.
mean, no, because it's a link. But StreamYard is nothing but, because you got YouTube and you got StreamYard. You don't need StreamYard to go live on YouTube.
No,
StreamYard is. Go
you
ahead.
see Mimi comment
No, I don't. Hold on. Let me turn the
on the
comments on.
screen. She wanted to know.
Can anyone tell me? Do you have to? Nah, you don't. You just click on that link, and
No,
then
but
what's
she
gonna
got.
happen is
Oh
gonna.
yeah, but she got an account already. So yeah, all she gotta do is hit the link. Yeah, all she gotta do is hit the link. Cause she got an account. Cause she is typing.
Okay, got you. See, I don't
True
know.
Yeah.
speaker, you right.
Yeah.
You right, true speaker. Well, Angelina
Well,
said salute.
Angelina,
Salute, Angelina, for sure.
Godini, you also can break it into clips. Everybody don't want to watch hours of a live highlight. Sometimes get to the point. That's true.
Texas, what I prefer to do. I haven't done it in a long time. I did get caught up in the
And
mess.
when
But what I like to do over there, just in case you was ever wondering, I like to talk about, what's going on in the world and how it
yeah,
corresponds to our everyday lives, and because basically it's like this. What I'm trying to do is I want to reach the youth or whoever I can reach, but mainly my target is the youth. But when I looked at my analytics, I'm not getting the youngest. I'm not getting the 18, the crowd I really want. But that's all right. You know what I'm saying? We follow the analytics and whatever. But what I want to do is bring a like-minded people together and actually have a forum where we can actually bounce ideas off each other, or say your foot hurt. We got the nurse right here. She might tell you a little few things that I couldn't tell you about that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about that's what really got me on this because I feel like it's a collective community and it's interactive. That's how if I would sell YouTube panel, I say, hey, I would call it interactive because it's fire. You can interact with people that you wouldn't normally be able to interact, and they comment in real time and talk back to you in real time.
You know what people over here really need to learn how to do is don't as soon as you come in your live, drop the link. Learn how to talk without dropping the link first. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You told me that, Goon.
I just told her that.
like if you can actually sit up there and have people engage and listen to you for an hour without you even dropping a link, then you onto something. You know what I mean? But that comes with having that comes with having content. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Because if you think
probably
about
gotta go in your settings, Mimi. She said as far as her
Man, look at what Mimi just said, Yellow Native. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because it ain't about the Mimi. Correct me if I'm wrong. It ain't about that person already did it anyway, but they ain't had the interview from this person. So, just like Troll Gang said earlier. Go on, goddamn. I don't even know how you did it, but you just calm me down. It really just talking, my nigga. Like we just talking it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? People be needing that shit. Pressure be building, and we all know pressure bursts pipes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And then next thing you know, go ahead, Texas.
A lot of people come on here and vent because they got a lot of stuff going on at home, and they take it out on shit on here. But you know what I mean? This is where I come just to even relax because I got real stuff in the world. I come here just to relax and joke and have fun. Crack a joke on somebody. Troll somebody. That's it. I ain't trying to here to have be serious 24/7. I ain't trying to look to fight nobody. But that's not saying I'm scared of anybody. But I ain't coming here to argue with nobody and talk about their family members, their kids, and all that shit. Nah, nigga, I come here to troll and make people laugh on this bitch. That's it.
Right.
And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. The way you do it, fam.
Yeah.
So I would love to interview someone. Like I wouldn't mind doing it at all.
Yeah, just start going around looking for people that's interested to you, that you want to hear their story, or you know what I mean. You don't even got to be a story about somebody with mess. You know what I mean. Just how did they become a content creator and build your channel off of that? You know what I mean. Or why did they choose to be a content creator? I mean, everybody loves the mess interviews, but I mean that shit gets old. You know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, we love the mess, but shit, if we can do, because let's be honest, you're not going to escape mess because life is full of it. Shit happens every day. Excuse my language. So, but what we can do is we can take it, and then we can come up with it, and then at the end we can have some type of resolve. Even if and when I say resolve, y'all, I ain't talking about all right, it's resolved. No, that don't mean the case is resolved. That means we gonna resolve the situation for tonight, even if we gotta come back tomorrow, just like they do in real life, y'all. That's really, because really what I see is we treat this place like court. Like motherfuckers ain't been to no schools or none of that, but motherfuckers doing all the investigation work, all the all the judging, right? So if we gonna judge and investigate each other, let's really do it, and let's really deliberate. Let's really come to some type of conclusion where we can say, you know what, I think I learned something from that. You know what I'm saying? A takeaway. Y'all. True.
Right. And then sometimes some people, they just need somebody to talk to. You know, I feel like a lot of people, they get on here, they lash out, they do certain stuff. I kind of feel like sometimes that'd be a cry out for help.
Yeah,
I was in conversation with a person.
Yeah,
I need to take a picture of that. True Speaker, I'm gonna use that. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna take off that out there. True Speaker said, Gundini needs a man's only panel where us women stay in the chat only with questions. See, now, True Speaker, if you can find women who's willing to stay in the chat, I'm with that. And then answer questions. Then at the end we open it up. Or no, matter of fact, we ain't gonna even have women on the panel. We gonna have a woman's night where men only can be in the chat, because we really need to know how y'all think. See, because hey, back me up on this, Tesla. I need you for this one. We need to know how y'all women think, because I feel like the I feel like it kind of changed. The morality changed, and I feel like the type of woman that's brought up these days ain't the type of woman like my mom. You know what I'm saying? Or her mom. The women ain't the same no more. Women ain't really trained. This I ain't gonna say the word trained, but I feel like damn, y'all gonna when he said train. Nah, I ain't mean that, y'all.
Well, I mean,
But
it's 2020.
understand,
It's 2022, and women are doing for their own now. So you know, I mean, it ain't like
independent
how
as
the old
fuck.
days. But it ain't in the old days. I mean, first of all, women back in the day, a woman stayed at home all day, cooked, clean, you know, did all the housework or whatever. Now these women, shit, they running businesses. They out by themselves. You know, they don't need a nigga just for some. All they need a nigga is for some dick. Now that's all they care about. So shit, I mean, they out here,
But see
winning,
that,
doing it
but
on
that
their
ain't,
own.
that
So
ain't what all, men about. We ain't about just slanging. We really men are here to protect and reinforce everything. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? And build like so. I feel like once we lose, once we let that bag get in front of our face, and we can be bought out. That's where I feel like a lot of it happened. That I feel like the women of my age, I'm a '90s baby. You know what I'm saying? Of my
yeah.
age. They definitely want, and then I don't think there's nothing wrong with making sure you that man can secure your future, right? But like our first date can't be nigga what your bag look like. Come on, baby, that's gonna turn me off. You know what I'm saying? Because
I mean,
I don't feel as a man, I don't feel like you just deserve the bag.
that's gonna turn you out. But shit, that's what they want.
Yeah, I understand that, but that's why we gonna
Women
have. I'm
ain't
just giving y'all a
women ain't
preview
fucking
of how that's gonna
women ain't
go.
fuck with no broke niggas these days unless you know. I mean, they might mess with a couple of them, but shit, they ain't gonna stick with them niggas too long.
Man, look, I got sisters, Texas
Yeah.
713. So you know, and see, and I got daughters, and I was like, as a man, until you really have, I think God did it to me on purpose. Until you
Yeah.
have your own, you might, you know, you don't look at the same. But I do want to address one last thing before I feel like I'm Mike Hogan. I want to talk about I'm gonna do this for the ladies. I want to talk about the yellow. Go on me real quick.
Somebody else's phone or something. Now what you say?
Yeah. What I want to talk about 713. I'm gonna do this for the ladies. I want to talk about because guess what? I want them niggas out the way. All them ain't shit niggas out the way who does mooching off of, you know what I'm saying, off y'all. I want them out the way too because they making the game look bad. They making it to where man really ain't got no respect and we ain't even did nothing to you yet. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about the man who sit on their ass. Like we gonna talk about that. Let's
See,
talk about that.
okay. So you say okay. So it's a lot of women that mess with ain't shit niggas because them niggas are babysitters.
And get
They
ain't
need
shit results.
they need that nigga for to be a babysitter. So shit, they gonna stick with that nigga.
Yeah, but hey, but Ted, we gotta let them know that shit. If you got him just to babysit, don't try to don't look at him for no more than that. No more like you know what I'm saying. Like if he good at watching the kids while you go get a bag, you know what I'm saying. But he ain't good at not getting jealous when you having friend doing this and doing that. You gotta look at it like, hey, you know what I'm saying. You got him for that job, and he wasn't. You know, I don't know how if I'm saying it the right way, but
Yeah,
just, you
I
opened up
know
a good
what you
door
mean.
just now.
I know
Like
what you mean. Like, but that's
you
a
gonna
woman's.
get out.
Oh, with the pajamas
I mean,
on?
but that's a woman's choice. You know what I mean? Women they choosing it. So
I thought you was going with Michael.
Girl, you got alarms and everything going on. What
Huh?
happened?
going off. She got everything going off.
My bad. I'm trying to get this.
Hey man, hold on. I don't even see no women commenting. Y'all got quiet. See, but look, this is why we got to do it though, because I just want to pick y'all mind, and I want y'all to pick our minds real quick, so we can just get a clear understanding. Because guess what? A lot of people ain't gonna say nothing, but they're gonna take away what we talking about, and they gonna use it in their real life, and it
Yeah.
might can help somebody. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be transparent. I worked a long time for this patience, and I still ain't got the best patience. That
Oh.
was one of my that was one of the main things that they used to have me losing out on my blessings is my patience.
Oh yeah. You gotta be patient. Shit, I'm supposed to head out. Hey, when you get a chance, drop your link in the chat. I'll sub to your shit. And Yellow Nate, I'll come back and holler at you again.
No doubt.
All
Appreciate
right,
that.
thank you.
Hey, I'll be-
I don't know. You must turn on a different device or something.
But yeah, I had to come back in. Hold on. Let's keep doing that.
Hey, just mute your mic real quick. That shit killing me. Hey, True Speaker said also, Goudini, you run and control your panel. If it's man only panel, it won't be no women unless you let them up. Yeah, that's what I gotta start doing, controlling my shit.
Yeah. I'm about to end this live. I don't know what's going on with this.
Are you on two different devices?
Yeah, probably so. I'm about to end it though.
All right, say no more. God bless to everybody, man. Safe weekend. Bless up.
All right, thank you for coming up. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'm about to end this live. Thank you, Mimi. I'm gonna thank everybody for chiming in. Y'all have a blessed Saturday. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.